once you get past the first bit of the tutorial, you're kind of left on your own to do really basic stuff. That is fishing. During the day, I was able to catch this black bass, and it wasn't until this that I noticed at the community center that a new dialogue box opened with Tom Nook. Second line down, you can see where it says, I found a creature. Go through this dialogue chain and you'll be able to provide a creature, whether it's a bug or a fish, to the old friend that he talks about who takes care of the museum. Spoiler alert, this is Blathers. Tom Nook talks about an old friend who in the other games obviously ran the museum. And so basically what you have to do is you have to convince Blathers to come over to your island. And in order to do that, you got to keep giving him creatures. So you have to give him up to 2 creatures originally. The first 2 creatures are going to unlock the axe for you. I've shown you a tutorial on how to do that. It'll also unlock the Critterpedia. This is obviously your tool that you're going to use to track all of your critters. He shows confidence in your ability to come up with more critters. I think it's just passive aggressivism and patronizing. I can't stand Tom Nook. Anyway, I gave him an anchovy. This is the second critter I gave him. And this is what unlocked. As he continues to suggest that the museum curating friend's going to be there, he actually unlocks the axe, the DIY axe. So it opens up this new tech tree, talking tree, and he gives you a DIY. We're going to fast forward through that. Now the next part I did actually on stream, which required you to give him 5 creatures. So we're going to go ahead and shift gears to that. Okay, it's time to give creatures. All about giving them creatures tonight. I'm going to end the stream in about 18 minutes. Oh, hold on. Someone on the phone's calling. Blathers, is that you? Holy crap, did I unlock him? Oh, what a splendid timing. Yes, yes. Do you remember the venture we discussed? Well, it's come to fruition. I'm currently stationed in an island, and we've decided to call Hostopia. Yes, yes. The local fauna is as abundant as expected, just as I told you. How many precisely, you ask? Well, there's no way of knowing just yet. But I have received, 5 outstanding specimens so far. See, that's how you do it. You have to give out 5, like I said. You have to give him 5, and then he calls Blathers. What? Seriously? Well, that's very exciting. But you'll have to excuse me. I'm with a customer right now. I'm so sorry to keep you waiting, but that's my friend Blathers, the one who curates a museum. Believe it or not, he's going to come to our island and help us identify and preserve the local creatures. But I could use your help. Whoa, what's this? Since you've done so much scouting and collecting already, would you be able to help Blathers find a spot? We need a good-sized space for him to really build out a world-class museum. So keep that in mind. This is exciting. It's all coming together. Yes, here, I'll scooch. You have to give him 5 creatures. And you have to pay off your debt. That's how you do it. I wanted to give him more about my home. Yeah, your home should be ready by tomorrow. So exciting for you. Oh, I want it now. I think I'm going to put him right here.
Chop him down?
Chop it down. You can chop the tree down.
The axe isn't really that strong. Isn't strong enough to break the whole tree down.
Let me imagine it. This is where Blathers is going to be.
We'll see what the thing is.
Great. Looks good to me. What do you think? Great. I got rid of 2 trees. 2 trees are gone. Yay, nicking. Woohoo! Blathers can set up his place now. Now my house and Blathers are going to be built in a day. Conveniently, the next day. Here it is. My house is built. It's the next morning, March 21st. And now we're going to go check out Blathers. We're going to see what he looks like and what he unlocks. Now, granted, unfortunately, I did most of the Blathers dialogue tree, and I forgot to hit record. but he basically just gives you 2 DIY. Basically, you can get the pull stick. You can now go over rivers, and you can now use the shovel. So we're going to go ahead and fast forward to that point. I put him kitty corner to me, and I also decided to take the obligatory selfie / thumbnail. Once you go into it, you know, the dialogue tree starts. Again, I told you I skipped this. I only got halfway through it. So once you talk to him, he's now going to accept all of your critters, all your creatures. You can now donate to them, to him, to build up his museum. He also, along the way, as you keep giving him creatures, he's going to give you DIY recipes, which I think one of the first ones includes having one of these little aquariums. So I gave him a sea butterfly, and then he gives you really, really funny, really clever descriptions of each one of these creatures, so I highly recommend that you enjoy it. I got sick of it after about the 10th one because there's so much text, but I mean, that's what this game's all about. It's all about Blathers and his really interesting wit. So with that being said, guys, that's how you unlock Blathers, which ultimately allows you to further the game. You have to do this. This is one of the big, you know, milestones, objectives that you got to do. Otherwise, you can't get the pull stick to go over rivers. With that being said, guys, thank you so much for checking out my content. Hopefully this was helpful at all. If it was, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more. Check out the playlist up above. Otherwise, have a good night and stay safe, please. Andy with Allgamesplayed, signing out.